At the design of Rebuild, we heavily relied on our past research and evidence, more so looking at the most cost-effective interventions that will inform the project intervention. We had the Billy project, which is Building Incomes and Livelihood for Youth, which was funded by iCare Foundation. Now, in this project, we did undertake impact evaluation research, which was looking combination of different bundle services on the micro-enterprise support for clients.
Some of the studies which we have come across during implementation of this program show that there is a high dropout rate in vocational programs for vulnerable host and refugee communities. And some of these studies do recommend adaptation of a learner-focused approach as well as an inclusive classroom approach. We have found out that adopting these two approaches has helped us reduce the dropout rate of clients in vocational programs.
I think we've had lots of lessons around the use and the practicability of evidence from both literature review, what's documented from studies that have been done by the IRC and other organizations and academics across the globe, spanning from the essence of business mentorship, the cultural, religious and structural restrictions around how refugees interact with host communities, the potential pathways for social integration for refugees and for vulnerable host communities. And so, in a nutshell, I think that's how evidence has been used. That is the scope of the evidence that we have used.
One of the key problems that we set out to address through this journey was advancing financial inclusion and linking urban refugees to formal financial services. And through that journey, one of the key concepts we're trying to emphasize is what can we leverage from the research that has been done so far. And another unique aspect of this is where we're exploring an innovation that is a results-based facility. And here we're leveraging how this has been applied in, for example, the agriculture sector, where they have used pay-for-results prize competitions to influence and incentivize actors who have resultantly overcome challenges with agricultural market barriers. So barriers that have, in turn prohibited smallholder farmers from accessing finance. So again, the uniqueness of all of this is we're really trying to apply those kind of approaches where instead of reinventing the wheel to come up with all these new solutions, it's how do we tailor what we're already doing in other sectors to the context of urban refugees and the problems that we solve there.
And we are looking at those who are getting cash grant, and then you're looking at those who are getting cash grant plus VSLAs or USLAs, which is Village Saving and Loaning Associations. We were also looking at those who get business cash grant as well as mentorship and coaching. The few cohorts that were able to receive this intervention showed some indications of good success because of the bundles of the services. That is where the Rebuild evidence and learning came in, and now we are drawing on that to measure three critical things: cash and mentorship. On the mentorship bit, we are trying to look at the cost-effective way of social cohesion by matching refugees and host community members, as refugees being the clients and we also have the host being the mentors. How do these promote integration? We also need to measure on how, when we give out cash and looking at cash grant without mentorship, how do that compare? We also have a control group that we also want to see how do the natural setting over time as we continue implementing the intervention treatment for this category of clients within the period of 1 year will translate into demonstrating cost effectiveness of high impact in regard to research implementation and regard also to the social cohesion bit of the arm.
The goal is to be sustainable. We want our clients to be able to maintain, to have control of their economic status, even after a rebuild is gone and probably another project comes up.